Hi there YouTube, Mark Vergeer here. I just wanted to show you a very nice game. It's called World Rally Fever and it's an MS-DOS game released in 1996 by quite a familiar software house, Team 17. It's a racing game and it doesn't have any polygons. It has an anime type graphics. There's sprite scaling, a lot of sprite scaling. It's very reminiscent of a very nice SEGA game, but it is no SEGA game. It's a UK Belgian development team that actually created this, and it runs ultra smooth, and it sort of is like Mario Kart, but at the same time it isn't. Weapons, you can make life quite miserable for one another. And it's a very tough and challenging game, and it's been a while since I've last played it, but I'll show you how far I can go today. Hopefully that's more than just one track. You can jump, you can place bombs, you can place weapons, various weapons on the road for your opponents. I believe it is compatible with DOSBox, and I think it's also possible to get this on Good Old Games. I think I saw it on there. The audio is amazing, so if you play it from CD you get the music, which is actually quite good, and the smooth frame rate, definitely have to play it on a Pentium. The smooth frame rate, the nice music, joypads are supported as well. You know, if you have like a Sidewinder joystick, that works actually quite well. Yeah, it's a great game, and without further ado, let's go check it out. Okay, Team 17, Split, the Belgian software developer. Now, if this isn't a nice intro, I don't know. For a DOS game, this really looks very good. Anime style characters, very nice anime style intro. If this isn't anime or anime inspired, I don't know, but it seems like two characters of Street Fighter 2. And this is the title screen, World Rally Fever, Return, Born on the Road or something like that, not sure. Rookie status, let's try Scotland first, the default driver, MJP, those are my initials, so let's put them in because this game actually has a high score board as well. Very nice intro bit, Scotland 1.1. And if you look at this, it looks 3D, but it's actually scaled sprites. It's not polygons, perhaps some rudimentary texture mapping, but yeah, it's a very nice and smooth game that really is very reminiscent of. Oops, yeah, crash into a rock. Very reminiscent of the SEGA games. There's quite a few of these type of games in the late 90s, halfway the 90s. You know, Doom. That was actually one of the first games to sort of do a 3D type of environment. Not Doom, it's Wolfenstein actually. Blakestone. 3D really was becoming something that PCs were also capable of. Now, of course, trying to narrate anything, and at the same time playing this game isn't something that is advisable. At least I am not very capable of. Oops, let's jump. I'm not very capable of doing so. Oops. I get distracted. I have to speak in English, which isn't my native tongue. So quite a bit of brain processing power. I'd say about 10 to 20% is lost on me having to narrate. So yeah, I'm not the best at playing the game and at the same time doing some narration over it. I think narration over gameplay is actually preferable over just, you know, this gameplay footage without me responding to it. I love the way the water looks. I love the way they've they've created a ton of great effects. The scaling is very nicely done, and of course they use a lot of the same elements. You know, the side walls are built up of the same rock. The houses are very repetitive, but at the same time, whoops! Oh, that's one of the weapons of the opponents. You get a single chance to place a weapon on the road. It's not something that like Mario Kart you can do again and again for some reason. And restarting, you really you really start out slow. It's very annoying that your vehicle takes a lot of time to actually rev up and gain some speed. Hopefully I'm able to get, well, yeah, first place is not something I could hope to aspire. It's been a while, but at least I get to continue the race, because you have to place within the first 3 to be able to advance. So this is Rio de Janeiro. Different track and different music, and you get overtaken by the entire opponent field. For some reason you can't seem to do a flying start or a driving start, or just be off very quickly, but this game does that to actually, whoops, this is very wobbly, very zigzaggy type of road. You really need to get a hang of it. You actually drift alongside the road if you get into a curve or something, or a bend of the road. Really takes a bit of getting used to. I must say, using a joystick, be it analog or digital, actually is very nice. I mean, it defaults to the cursor keys, and it's actually quite doable as well, tapping the cursor keys quite lightly, but I'm playing this with a joypad hooked up to the MIDI port. Now, this game, it runs very well on Pentium class machines. I'm not sure if it will be as good on 486s and stuff. This actually came out in 1996, so it's actually quite a late game in the MS-DOS era. Basically, Windows 95, whoops, that's one of the other opponents. It reverses the way in which your steering works, so you can continue, but left is right and right is left for a bit. And the big cross on top of the, in the middle of the screen indicates that I cannot deploy my weapons because, well, there's none, there's a cross. I actually deployed my weapon in the previous previous race, right after I ran into the other opponents, and I keep crashing into walls and stuff. This game really ramps up difficulty, and yeah, not sure why I just jumped. I figured I'd break, but it's a jump. Well, I think I'll be able to manage third, so I get to show you the third race in this racing game. Now it's increasing. I know for sure I won't be able to show you anything past French. This really looks very nice. The textures and the fences alongside the road. And it doesn't really matter that all these trees look, oops, a little wall that's built across the road. I'm not sure why. Perhaps local, whoops, yeah. Don't jump across the sheep. You can actually zigzag diagonally from left to right. You can actually move in between the sheep. It doesn't really matter that the textures and the items you jump, yeah, are repetitive, because somehow it just works with the style. And I believe this style of graphics Really? One lap and I'm 70. Yeah, I bump into the roadsides and I jump too late. I'm really distracted here. Whoa, do the zigzag, not the jump. Oh, these poor sheep. Yeah, the maize, the corn alongside of the road. Yeah, I think it's corn. The repetitive nature of the graphics and the blockiness really works in this game. I mean, it doesn't, these poor sheep, it doesn't strive to be realistic. It's a bit cartoony, and I think the blocky graphics work well. I think this type of game with the PC game, I run into this weapon of the opponent that reverses the direction in which I steer, and now I get trapped behind the wall, and it's not good. I mean, I show you how not to play this game, which isn't a big deal. You can just easily and do the diagonal thing, not run over these poor sheep. The amount of detail in this game is just awesome. Look at how the dirt jumps off the tires and stuff. You know, polygons are overrated. Jump! Yeah, too late. And a little church that is there. I believe some rudimentary polygons are used in this game, but I could very easily be mistaken. You know, I can only go by what I see on the screen, and it whizzes by. Jump! Oops, oh, that's interesting. I seem to be able to continue alongside of the road. This never actually happened to me. Can I jump back? No. Can I move? No, I just have to. Oh bloody! I get bumped back onto the road. But yeah, don't think I'll be able to finish in the first 3. But at least you get a chance to just experience some of the gameplay. I don't give away all the tracks and stuff, so. Oh, these sheep, yeah. This is definitely jump. This is definitely an example of how not to play this game. Final lap. Will I be able to overtake Rosemary? Yep. Well, I was, but she overtakes me, and I almost. Oh bloody hell! Yeah. I think it works. You know, it works well. The background is about the same resolution as the diagonal. It's about the same resolution as the other graphics, so it blends in really well. And I'm not sure what else to show you except me failing this. Yep. I'll run through the corn. That it is possible in this game is actually quite funny. And jump. Yeah, I think I'll manage a very nice 7th place. Well, I lost. I hope you liked it. Anyways, Mark signing off, and I'll be back with another video soon. And thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in another video. Bye.